Hi guys, Josh here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to go over the daily price action on the euro dollar. I'm going to go over how my plans from this morning went. And yeah, essentially I'm just going to talk you through the price action, tell you how I view the price action as it unfolds, how I read the charts. So yeah, coming into this session, my bias on the daily and 4 hour time frame was mixed. So quite a lot of my bias came from the 15-minute time frame, which is this time frame right here. So we had move up, down, broke this low, closed below, break of structure to the downside. This is a big move up, big move down, break of structure. This is swing structure. So after a swing break of structure, what do you expect? You expect a swing pullback to occur, because price doesn't just move in a straight line. Price moves in impulses and corrections. And how do we know when a swing pullback is likely to have started? Well, there's an internal break of structure. So the internal structure is the smaller structure, like this, within that makes up the swing structure. And we know that a swing pullback is likely to occur when internal structure breaks. And that's what happened here. Internal structure has broken to the upside. So at this point, we can think, okay, the swing pullback is confirmed. We're likely to now want to play longs from nice points of interest to continue this swing pullback before we then head lower. However, of course, the swing pullback isn't going to keep going. It's going to stop at some point. So how do we know where the swing pullback is likely to stop, and how can we take trades allowing us to play this swing pullback with confidence? Well, the reason that I was interested in continuing to play this swing pullback was, even though we have pulled past the 50% equilibrium of the range, we haven't mitigated this 4 hour supply. We've got all this resting liquidity above these relatively equal highs here. And this move down seems kind of corrective. So I was thinking, this seems like to me, this pullback isn't finished. And we're going to come into one of these zones and then head up higher. And then when we get back into this area, then I can start thinking, okay, maybe this swing pullback is over and we're going to start heading down. So yeah, that was my sort of idea coming into the session. And let's just see how it played out. So, okay, tapped into our point of interest here. At this point, I didn't want to just go straight into longs, because for me, this point of interest was not a high probability one. And that's based off my back testing. Usually where you see straight pushes up from a point of interest, an area of demand or supply, it's not really high probable that it's going to hold. So in order for me to gain a bit more confidence, I want to see some strength coming from this point of interest. And the first sign of strength that I look for is a change of character in the price. And for me, that would be breaking this high here. I can get more into like how I view changes of characters in another video. But anyway, for now, this is what I was looking for. So we got that change of character. I'm thinking, okay, this demand zone has shown strength. I believe that this swing pullback is going to keep going. So I want to look for areas that I can get long to play this pullback back up. So I take my tool and I identify this sort of demand zone here. So if price pulls back into here, that's where I want to be looking to start buying and getting long. So let's see what happens. Price pulls straight back in. Okay, I'm like, cool, I'm ready to get in some buys. I drop down to the 5-minute time frame, which is my entry time frame. However, under my entry model and entry criterias, I need to see some sort of liquidity taken. and we don't see that, unfortunately. So I miss out on a trade here. So unfortunately, no trade there. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, we're just going to continue this swing pullback now, as expected, into potentially this 4-hour area of supply within these 15-minute point of interest, and then maybe we'll start seeing some bearish signs, and we'll then head lower. So we have this 15-minute demand here. However, I wasn't really too interested in taking trades from it because it was just below this sort of 4-hour supply. Sort of got this straight push down that I didn't really like, and these are relatively all equal highs, so I wasn't really too concerned. We did get a small reaction off it. However, we just sort of then came back up. Okay. I was interested in this point of interest based on the fact that we have all this resting liquidity here, even here as well. It's within this 4-hour supply area, and it also swept some liquidity here. So this was a nice point of interest for me. So I was thinking, okay, I'm going to look for longs here. I mean shorts, sorry. So I dropped down to my 5-minute time frame, and there was an entry on this time frame in my trading plan. So as soon as we tapped into the area of the point of interest, this is where you can look to take a short position. I usually have a 2-pip stop loss, and I target 3.3 usually. And let's just see how that played out. Okay, so we got tagged into the trade, not still in the trade, and then we've come down, and we're currently around here. So if you took this trade, you would still be in this trade. Already this sort of looks very corrective. Seems like we're going to push down, take out these lows. However, I will be honest, I am not in this trade because I was waiting for a change of character before I got in the trade. Just because that's what I usually like to do. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. I have a feeling that we will keep selling off from here. And yeah, that's today's market overview. I will see you tomorrow for the pre-market analysis. And also, I'm starting my funded account journey now. So I'll be giving you live updates on how that goes. So yeah, thanks for watching.